Hello, 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 hello. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. My name's IceGrenade. Welcome back. It's Friday. And I know I said I would play some custom zombies tonight, but I got something better than that. For those that don't know, there is a game jam that's just launched, just started taking place now. And this is a game jam by Thor, aka Pirate Software, aka the streamer that's blowing up everywhere. Gone from 13,000 subscribers to 1.2 million in the last few months on YouTube. Absolutely insane growth. He's literally broken all the records of how big his YouTube and his Twitch has gone. Anyway, the guy has posted this game jam. It went live literally, like, I don't know how long ago, but since not long, like an hour ago. Yeah, we've got 14 days, ladies and gentlemen, 8 hours, 25 minutes and 20 seconds left to submit your project. And a game jam with 5 people. 5 people need to create one game, and the theme is called It's Spreading. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it, man. Chrono Shark. We'll get to who Chrono Shark is in just a moment. How we doing? NTC Bloody. What's up? Dan Jenkins. We got iWarrior up in here. We got... That's it. Stream Element Spot. How we doing? We're doing all right. It's a Friday, man. So the weekend is here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. So I've been looking forward to this contest for a little while now. Yeah, basically found a little team that we put together on Thor's server. And these are the rules. Basically, don't be a dumbass. That's it. But no more than 5 people. And yeah, basically, that's it. There's all these, of course, but yeah. So we got a little team together. We're sort of odds and sods, and I'm mainly the odd one. and the sod, of course. Yeah, I guess it's odd sods and nice people, because they're very nice. And we have put together, been building a design document here. And been putting together this game idea. So the first thing we did when we got the team together is we're like, hey, what's going on? And then as soon as we got the polite stuff out of the way, we're like, right, what is everyone's pros and cons? Where are people's attributes? Where are their strengths and where are their weaknesses? Actually, we didn't really outline weaknesses, but we outlined where their strengths are and where they're willing to learn and try and fulfill any of the gaps in the skill sets that are needed to make this game happen. Yo, how we doing, Undead Alex? What's going on, man? We're already 5 out of 5 at the moment, unless someone disappears. Yeah, we're 5 for 5, but I think, yeah, we've already pulled the trigger. I apologize, man. We got 5 people. We've got Cherry, who's a coder and interested in doing some modeling and potentially creating the builds. We got Chrono Shark, who's a jack of all trades, made his own little projects, UI, specialized in UI, happy to try out building some sounds, looking into blueprints as well, so building stuff out of the blueprint system. Then you got me as well, also jack of all trades. You know, I code, designer by trade. Yeah, happy to code, do bits of sound, the lighting, and create some ideas. We got Floof, who is our in-house tester, our QA lead, who is also supplying ideas, feedback, and will be testing the game rigorously. And then we got Orient as well, who's also another coder and also open to modeling as well. So we got quite a diverse group, which is really good. That's what you want. You want all aspects covered. The ideal group is having someone specialize in each area and then having the basically the strength to take hold of that and carry it across the line. You want every single team member crossing the marathon line on this one. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good team in terms of what we have. That is the thumbnail that I made. But yeah, if I look at this and we outline people's primary roles in here, we've got 2 coders, Cherry and Orient, and we got Chrono Shark for UI, and for me for designing thing, basically world builder, art guy, and then yeah, a couple guys to build art. This is really good, okay, because we're in different time zones. It's going to be good because it means there's more likely going to be at least one person around to ask things, and then for them to get feedback to help each other. I think it's really good. I think it's really strong to have a couple coders. Also, I do code as well, and Chrono does some code as well. So I think we're pretty much set. We've got a good, diverse group. So let's jump in. I won't give away the whole project, but what I will say is the first thing we did was we discussed people's strengths and attributes, and then we came up with basically a basic plan on how we're going to win. So just a point-to-point progression of, we've got to come up with an idea, we've got to come up with a game loop, we've got to design all the additional features, we've got to set up the environment, and then we've got to basically have a milestone set, so we have to define the milestones, and then we've got to hit the second milestone, and then we have a test and a build and submit, and it's all good. So we have a plan to win, and we are here right now on the actually we've done that. We've done our idea planning. We're now on design the core gameplay loop. So that's what we're doing right now. We're on step 2 of the master plan. Undead Alex says, God, I remember the time you first booted up Unreal and asked me to help you. It's cool you see you doing stuff with it. Now I work in Unreal. Full-time Unreal developer. What do you get if I win? Literally endless gold. I wish. No. The winning is, I think they just pay for your... Yeah, it pays the fee to get it up on Steam. To be honest, I'd pay for that to get it up on Steam. I'll put it on Steam regardless. So we don't have to worry about that. I'll just take that $100 and yeah, I'm going to take that $100 and I'm just going to, yeah, cheers. Now there's a random bit of paper. Yeah. But no, a professional licensed game maker. We're not going to be using that anyway. Ashes Creation. Oh, I like that. I do want to play. I have signed up to his Ashes Creation Discord and his guild. That'd be really good. A pirate software game jam. Loyal to displaying a game publicly. Nice. I like that. Access the game jam winners channel. Nice. And a shout out on the Twitter. That'd be really cool. But yeah, no, we're just taking part for fun, basically. Anyone can take part. Yeah, you just need to go to the link. The link is in the description on this channel, this website, and how you enter and everything. But it's mainly all ran in the Discord. So after finding out where everyone's attributes were, where people, you know, figuring out A, do we have a team that's going to work, and B, what are we missing? Where can people fill in the blanks? It turns out that I feel like we've got a team. We are kind of missing someone sound dedicated and like maybe effects based, but I feel like, you know, now's my chance to learn some of these systems. Like I've built, you know, I've created a lot of sounds before, and effects, I've created a lot of effects in other engines, but I've played with effects a little bit, but not too much. But so yeah, something we need to, yeah, what we don't have, we can tweak the game to fit our skill set. But yeah, step 1 was just deciding on an idea. So what we did a mood board where we put idea in the middle, and everyone just went free roam and decided to build whatever idea they want. Just write a little title for it and a little description of what the game is, and everyone just had a bit of time to go crazy and wild and think of all the little ideas that you want. Bear in mind that when you're thinking of an idea, it's got to be something we can turn into a game. It's got to be realistic, because this is a 2-week challenge. It can't be something that takes 2 years to make. Yeah, there's studios out there that take years to make games. This is 2 weeks. We've got basically a bunch of people. We don't even know how how skilled each other are in this thing. It's kind of like throwing a dart, to be honest. And so we're going to find out, you know, my skill's going to be challenged in certain areas. And I think it's great. That's one of the great things about a game jam is it brings out things in people they didn't know they could do. And it basically will teach people new skills. And yeah, it's a chance to learn. It's a chance to connect and have some fun. And at the end of the day, to create something cool, hopefully. Right, so let me just close this for a second. I just realized I got my WhatsApp open. I don't want that open. Right, here we go. Right, so yeah, we came up with a whole bunch of ideas, and then we did some triage and decided what ideas are better than others, and sort of discussed the contenders for the best sort of ideas. And then there was one that sort of, it was kind of neck and neck with a few, to be honest. But we then agreed on one, and we can sort of shape that into a game that I think works. Everyone enjoys it and likes it. It sort of takes the best attributes from everyone. It'll be really fun and it fits the theme perfectly. And I just think it'll be a great thing to do as well. I think it was really good. So basically came up with a game called Pirate Plague. And Pirate Plague this is very simple, but it's a darkness starts from, you're a pirate on a pirate ship and you plunder and you steal things from islands, from villages, from all sorts, from other pirates. And basically one of the pieces of cargo, this is the lore, one of the pieces of cargo was an ancient bottle that was stolen from an island, like a ritualistic bottle. And it breaks, and it starts letting out like we called it a black plague. I don't know what, we haven't defined what the name is. The darkness is what it's also called as well. And it's going to be either a sand or a fog or a mist type thing that starts enveloping and taking over the ship. So as the game is basically, it's a management game where you're a pirate and you're having to basically stop the ship from getting taken over by the fog. We still need to come up with what tool the player uses to do that. Do they use their hands to push it away? Do they get a vacuum cleaner out and start going after the fog with a vacuum cleaner? That could be really silly. When have you ever seen a pirate with a vacuum cleaner? I haven't seen a pirate with a vacuum cleaner. Maybe they're like mopping the fog away. I don't know. It could be. It's an interesting thought to have. But yeah, we're literally at stage 1. Everything is brand new, fresh, unplanned, absolute, off the press, brand new. We're deciding a lot of things right now. That's what we're doing. So the first day is going to be like planning and designing the core game loop. So yeah, you're setting the scene of a pirate ship, and day to day you've got to mop the decks to prevent the spread of the darkness, and you're getting shot at by another pirate ship, and you can attack back by loading and firing cannons. You can clean up the darkness spread. There are fixing holes as well, so that the enemy ships will be blasting holes in your pirate ship, and you've got to grab a board and use a hammer and like hammer the boards to fix the holes. And then also, the longer you spend on the ship without returning to land, your amount of your scurvy builds up. So your weakness and illness starts building up. And maybe, I don't know how we'll design that. Maybe your character starts like frothing at the mouth and stuff and frothing. I don't know. But someone's right. Hi, YouTube. Odin. But yeah, so we could play on it. Basically, we want it to be comedic. We want it to be fun. We want it to be light-hearted. And just like, we want people to be laughing and make an enjoyable, fun experience. So yeah, you've been basically... I can leave the music running. Let's leave the music running. Before I carry on, let me just answer some stuff. Trigger Floof says, hello Floof. I'll jump in the chat in just a second here. Mr. Gad says, does not seem unrealistic though. You have to make an entire game in 2 weeks with a random team. That, my friends, is the essence of like all game jams at the end of the day. It's random people coming together with the same hobby and interest, which is game development, and just having a go. It's all about fun and having a go. Like, it doesn't matter if we all fail and it all burns in hell. Fine. We're going to try and we might succeed. You know, it's interesting, right? The idea of like putting this game together and that what brings people together is astonishing what people can achieve in such a little amount of time. You know, if we're talking about what's possible in a limited amount of time, I made this entire map myself, scripted it with an in-depth Easter egg, did all sorts of stuff, and that was for a game jam or a mapping contest, and did that in in a few weeks, and then got this map which I made in 10 hours. If I can make an entire map with a massive labyrinth dungeon crawler, you know, it's only a couple extra steps to make a game. But you know, instead of just one person, we got 5 people, so with different skill sets. So yeah, it is a mix of skills. It is going to be a bit crazy, trying to, is everyone going to walk across the finish line? Are people going to quit halfway through? Hopefully we can keep the morale high and keep everyone involved and make a game. That'll be really cool. But yeah, going back, it is going to be challenging, but that's part of the game jam. And one of the things you can think about in a game jam is trying to keep the features down. Oh god, what is this? You just got burgered someone else to be unburgered. What have they done? No, this is unacceptable. No, stop. No, I'm fine. Okay, this is not happening. Wait, I am the king. Okay, you can't unburger me. Okay. No, no, it's a crowd. Okay, it's a crowd. This is not helping. No, I'm the king. Okay, leave me alone. I'm trying to decide what we're doing here. Okay, I'm trying to explain. Look, you're taking over the stream. Okay, no, stop it. I'm the king. I will not be. Oh god. Okay, we'll get back to it in a second. One of the biggest things you need to manage one of the things you need to think about when you're doing a game jam like this is you need to come up with a good idea that's doable in 2 weeks. And a common thing that seems to happen is feature creep. And we're going to try and prevent that. We're going to try and get rid of the feature creep. Keep it away from us, okay? Feature creep is when you're like, oh, this is a good idea. 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 Oh, they've got idea. Before you know it, you're literally suffocating because there's too many ideas and you're not going to finish the game. You give up on the game. No, it doesn't come out. No game. So we're going to keep it limited. We're going to have literally basically 3 core game mechanics that will make a fun game. We need a core game loop, and then we'll have some extra nice to have features that we can add on later. But we want to design a fun core game experience that we can have done in time, and then we can maybe add some features after, which is the thing. You don't want to try and plan for such a big game that we're not going to get it done in time. So I think everyone's sort of respective of that. And, well, oh god. But yeah, I think everyone's respective of that, and we'll be squashing ideas. You can see here we got must-haves, what we want to be able to do in this game, and then we got nice to have, some other things happening. Yeah, what the? We're not having pirate plunder, whatever the hell this is called. We're not doing that. But yeah, no. What we do in the game, we can add more later. But no, we're coming up with a core game loop. Anyhow, so yeah, we found the team. We found the team. We found our core attributes. Discuss where we want to basically extend our skill set further, where we need to fill in. And we came up with an idea, and we voted on it, and we decided on it, that fits the theme because it's spreading. The theme is it's spreading, and it's about this darkness that's spreading over the ship, and you got to try and stop it. And the idea of like, yeah, you know, your scurvy spreading, and you got to keep that under control by eating oranges, and like it's just this crazy management chaos game. Yeah, so we took the idea and then we sort of broke it down further and started thinking about, right, what do we need and what do we want? And we're going to need to focus on what we need, and then we can focus on what we want later. But we'll at least identify it now. So now that we've decided what game we want to make, we're sort of going into detail a little bit more so that we're all on the same page and we all are going to make the same game. And like, there's some mechanics in here that are golden that, you know, I would never cross my mind. And one of them was like, I just picked one random one, for example, that the idea that you get attacked by other pirates, right? And when you get hit, by another pirate, like your arm, like, will go, and instead of an arm, all of a sudden you've got a wooden limb. So like every time you're attacked by pirates, you might lose limbs, and you end up being like this starfish of like wooden limbs, which would be hilarious. But yeah, we want it to be comedic. We want it to be fun and just a bit of chaos, really. Right, I'm gonna jump into the back into the group. Gonna jump back into the chat with these guys, and yeah, we're gonna start designing some stuff. Yeah, Zelu's free controller prompts. What is this? UI assets. Oh, okay. Right, let's go over, see what these crazy peoples are doing. Hello.
Hi.
I've been assaulted.
It was fun messing with your stream.
Oh man.
Hey, what's up?
I have to mute your stream now because I can hear you in the call.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to grab a screen grab and put a pirate patch on you.
Oh man. Yeah. Being
then
attacked.
After you removed it, I put it back.
Only for scurvy.
So when I started my stream, I was saying have a look at some art and we'll take some inspiration from it. And so the Sea of Thieves, I kind of like that art style. I've not played Sea of Thieves, but I've watched some gameplay of it.
I've played it once, but it was on my brother's account and his games got unshared to me.
Oh, fair.
Honestly, Sea of Thieves is probably the closest thing to our gameplay loop.
Yeah, I've played Sea of Thieves a lot, so...
Oh, okay. We'll be able to help some ideas. But yeah, I think the art style might be like more towards like Human Fall Flat and
or
Gang
Sail
Beasts.
Forth. Honestly, cool game. I found it on Steam. I actually wishlisted it.
Sail Forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's stylized, like, simplistic.
I believe that's free on Epic right now, the Sail Forth.
Oh.
What is it?
I'll have to check that out.
Even better.
But sadly, I actually have to
go
for a little bit for my aunt's birthday party. I would
join
the call, or not join, leave the call. It's just that my screen just locked, so kind of.
You're good, bro. We'll yeah, catch up
I'll
on the
be
Discord.
back in a little bit.
Alright, man.
What's the
yeah, this is really cool.
So this is the free Epic game.
Oh, nice.
Link. Free for the week, I think. Yeah, till the 18th.
For games, and then first person. We're going for a C++ project then.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Okay.
What's good about Unreal? You can do both Blueprints and C++.
Oh, okay. If I click C++, we can still use Blueprints though, right? Is it just what gets like pre-compiled at it? Yeah, let me see. So you have a team name and it's Jolly Rogers. Could that be the game name as well? Is there a game called Jolly Rogers? There is a game called Jolly Roger already.
Yeah.
Wait.
We'll think about that after we do some work on it. I believe something will perspire.
Yeah, I come up with any name. Project Rogers, I'll call it. Okay.
Ship side.
Yeah, no, I like this. I like this art style. Where it's kind of like magical and vibrant. I was kind of thinking slightly more like bulky and yeah, it's going to be first person, so it'll be slightly higher poly than this thing, but this Sailforth game. But yeah, it's definitely something to pull inspiration from. Wait, did I click that? I did. So style options, we got low, poly, flat, pixel, stylized. I think it's going to be stylized. But, or did you want to go realistic? I think the problem with realistic is it's different. Yeah, realistic is going to take a lot longer to make a barrel that's stylized, like versus a barrel that's realistic. It's like tenfold the amount of effort, I imagine. But with stylized, you can just use like solid colors.
Yeah, I think solid flat colors would be great.
But yeah. Okay, I don't know why my Visual Studio is opening. Go away. Yeah, the core game loop. So what do you guys need to know to start coding? Orient. When you lose both arms and legs, your character moves around like a cartwheel. I like that. That's good. It'll be first person though, so that could be very disorientating. Starting off, you on a ship. Nice day. The bottle. I think you start off with the bottle breaks in front of you. And then the darkness begins. So, darkness begins. So, do we want to teach the player how to... I think the player will figure it out. Don't know how much tutorial we want to do. How much hand holding do we want to do? Are you there, Orient?
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm picking my food, so...
Oh, you're good. Okay. I'll just speak openly to chat.
Yeah, I'm listening, but my focus is somewhere else.
Yeah, you're good. Right, so we're starting off, and we've got to think about thinking about the game, imagining the game right now. And what I imagine is you're on the ship, it's a nice day, and then all of a sudden, like, the bottle breaks. And then the darkness begins. So you can imagine it like we want an animation, we want a bottle smashing. And so it'll just be a bottle asset. Oh, we could do it so that maybe these bottles, there's a few around the ship. And maybe you can't completely clean it up. I'm just trying to think how this would work logically. Like an evil entity that comes out of a bottle and attaches itself to the ship. What would that look like? Maybe the bottle's on the maybe the bottle's like on the top part of the ship where the where the captain's steering wheel is, and it breaks up there and it sort of starts coming down. But you can't go up there, so you can only like clean up to the point of a ladder. So yeah, building a pirate view. I really want to open up Unreal and just sort of start laying stuff out, getting an idea.
I'm still playing with the idea that opening the bottle would like, you know, engulf the whole ship in mist that would be around it.
Yeah.
And that would be the source of all the plague or corruption, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Okay.
It would, like, not really a rain, but you know, from the mist there would come these blobs of black goo that would just splat onto the ship, and you would need to clean it up.
Oh, you just gave me an amazing idea. So the black goo, maybe what it can do, if it goes over, maybe there's an amount that's acceptable. When it becomes too much, then you lose, or it sinks the ship or something. But having the goo there and not attending to it, like, you can walk through it, but it slows you down, so it becomes a constraint.
Yeah, it's a constraint, and also the goo on itself, when it's on a ship, it spreads, right?
Yeah.
That's the point of the game.
Exactly.
It needs to spread.
It's alive.
Yes.
Living goo.
And for the graphic design, I actually was thinking about whatever the texture there was before is now you know, the design that is like you have a stain, but the stain is like a window to another reality. You know what I mean? So it would be pitch black, just looking like a whole pitch black, you know? And in the pitch blackness there would sometimes be eyes. Like
yeah.
Like you know, it's a classic when you have darkness and then there are two lit up beast eyes just looking at you and nothing else, just the eyes.
Oh my god. Maybe if you let it spread a bit, maybe there's like evil monsters that come out of the rift and like start attacking you. So you're not dealing with just a bit of a feature creep, but I like it. Evil entities that come from the rift. I've called it a rift, but it's kind of like a...
Yeah, it makes sense.
You start off on a ship, nice day. Do we even need to explain the bottle break? Maybe the you make it like an entity that floats around the ship. So where the goo comes from is like changing.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. Like, it would change also with the mist, and as I was saying, the mist would also solve the problem of the rendering or the emptiness of the game, you know, because if there would be, you know, you could see clearly what is around the ship, then you would just see, you know, plain of empty sea and nothing else. So if you would ensnare the ship or engulf it with the mist, then you could only make stuff visible when you really need it.
Right, I'm just changing my monitors around. I've got 3 monitors. I need to set up one of them as a drawing tablet thing. Right now, should be good. Oh, wicked. Right. Right, so I've got a drawing tablet now. Start sketching out some ideas. I kind of see it like your pop down view. Mast. Wait, make sure that cannon doesn't look like something else. Okay. So this is the pirate ship. My idea. We have 4 cannons. Periodically, we got an enemy ship that comes up side by side. Be the same model, just with a different color. Do we want to have grapple hooks? Evidence Spy Game, what's up, man? G'day. Eye patch item that covers half the player's screen in darkness. Why would you want to do that? What, like as a player? Why? Because it's funny.
Well, actually, that could be like the cursed buff, because you would see only half of your screen. But then, if you would get into a darkness, then you could see only with that half of the screen.
Oh, yeah, that's quite cool.
Because that's how
That's a good
eye
idea.
patches were used, right?
I've never played Sea of Thieves, so...
No, it's not in Sea of Thieves, but it's how eye patches were used in real life, when they were used. Because like you kept one of your eyes in darkness, so if you went down to the rig of your ship, you could see in the darkness just by lifting the patch, because it was in the darkness all along, so it's accustomed
I
to
didn't
the
know
darkness.
that. What? That's crazy. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe here we have a staircase. I should look at some diagrams of a ship, see what.
I do like a brigantine. I don't know if you want to do full galley.
I don't really know much about pirate ships. So. Didn't realise we had pirate ship professionals. I didn't know. I don't know. How do you get down to
so
the
much
hole?
Sea of Thieves?
How do you get down to the hole?
Well, by the stairs.
Where are the stairs?
That depends ship from ship, but usually on bigger ships that have these masts, it's more in the back of the ship. Steering
Okay.
wheel is in the back, and the stairs are also in the back.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can have a staircase.
Yeah, you see,
that goes down
it's
here,
right there.
And then
It's in the it's the behind of the middle deck, whatever it's called. I don't know, it's called middle deck. What you draw is actually where the captain quarters would be.
oh, okay. So. Right. Well, I was thinking the stairs could go down. Maybe get rid of this. Do like a.
Basically, what you could do is you have the two circles there, which I presume are the masts, right?
Yeah.
Just move them a little bit up, and the stairs would be really near to the lowermost one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stairs are the other way around. You want to point them to the middle of the ship.
Okay.
There's a bit of a delay on the stream, but yeah.
I'll share screen.
Alright. So, let's say that you put the two masts just so
Well, this is a steering
Yeah.
wheel, but yeah.
I know. And the other one will be if there would be a line between more up. Kinda? Yeah, let's say. Yeah. Right there. And the stairs would be they could be there, but usually they would be right under the lowermost mast. Yeah, right there. Exactly. And they would go to the middle of the ship.
Okay.
That's right. Yes. And then under the steering wheel there would be the captain's quarters.
Okay, yeah. Are we doing Lee Dizzle or something?
Huh?
I don't know what's. Almost. Alright, start building a ship. What the hell just happened there? Oh. Why is that not allowing me to grab it? Huh? Yeah, it's behaving weirdly.
Be right back.
No worries. Hmm. No. So it's a player size. What is the size for? No. Right, let's go to the player. First person character. We've got a capsule size here. Step height. Height. Let's see.
Oh, alright. There actually are voting criteria on the HIO page.
What's that?
On the game jam page, there are
Yeah.
the voting criteria. Have you seen them?
No. So the judging team will vote on 4 major categories for each entry in the jam. As games strip to media, these categories are guidelines for judges to follow when exploring the game. Don't worry about tricking the judges into liking the game. Use these criteria as loose guidelines to make the best game possible. Don't ever think it. Playability. Will the system in your game clunky or polished? Was the game tripping over itself when the judges tried another round? What does that mean? Was it breaking?
Not sure.
Focus on playability. Make sure your build works. Most important category counts for a lot. So basically, don't make a broken game. Don't feature creep. Okay, I think we can just copy this into this here.
You didn't copy the last line.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah, it's last word. Okay. My mind is playing tricks on me.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay. I don't think we need to specify. No tags here. Oh. No ID here, so I can't use. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, so I am going to assistant clunky or polish, game tripping itself. So no feature creeping, make a smooth experience. That's what I get from this.
What is feature creeping?
It's when you keep adding cool ideas to the game. You keep adding more and more and more, rather than like making sure we finish the game.
Oh, yeah,
so, like,
I see.
Yeah, keep adding like new features keep creeping in.
Yeah,
the
alright.
design, yeah. Theme implementation. Did your game follow the theme? Did you implement the theme in a clever, interesting way? Was the theme entirely ignored? We should be asking. So, the theme is it's spreading.
It's spreading.
So, got inspect element open somewhere. No.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What we got going on?
There's so there's a voting criteria, so we were going through this, making sure that we're designing a game around the criteria. We've started designing, make sure the layout of the sort of 2D perspective covers everything. Do we really want grapple hooks for now, or have that as like a nice to have future feature maybe?
I think that'd probably be nice to have. I mean, just
Yeah.
depends. We could probably reuse the canon code.
We also need to define what we spoke about for
What's it with the grapple hooks?
so when an enemy ship pulls up beside you, they cast grapple hooks onto your ship to like be able to board you and prevent the ship from moving away.
Yeah, but I thought that will be automatic, like that will just happen.
We can do, but I'm just thinking, is this mechanic gonna be costly in terms of like development and
Like it's not a mechanic, right? It's just, you know, the ship comes and is there.
yeah?
It's not
Do you-
a mechanic. You can't
wanna-
do anything
it's just
about that
visual.
except shooting down the ship.
Is it easy to implement? Should we definitely add it then? Must have rather than.
Well, it's you know, it's just adding the model and
A little
It's
bit
done.
of code to make it appear or happen when they pull up.
yeah,
Any polish
there
buttons
will be
up?
just there will be just a state of the enemy ship, like you know,
Boarding,
engaged, and when it's engaged, the grapples will be there, and then once you shoot it down, the grapples will dislodge or something.
Cool. Yeah, I think we can make it happen. So theme implementation is I think we cover this with the 100% include the spreading of the.
Yeah, and try to make it the core point of the game, like. We shouldn't like make it one of the things that is there, but it should be a main problem
Yeah, the
that is
core.
there.
Cleverness. Did you have ingenious mechanic in your game? Twist. I think the limbs replacing with pegs is quite funny. 2 peg legs, and then also, yeah, playing with the idea of like an ancient darkness on a pirate ship's kind of cool. We've got to come up with a correct term for it. What are we calling it? Is it? Because we said spreading goo here. I mean, is it the evil plague or ancient
Yeah, something
plague?
like that.
Ancient evil, ancient plague. The dark plague.
Sure.
Dark plague. Is that even how you spell plague?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, because that's the core mechanic of our game, we should probably discuss
Yes.
what it is. Okay. Cool. Originates from the bottle. Ancient bottle. Do we want to show the start of it as at the start of the game? Like, do we want like a
Yes, I would do that.
animation, like a sequence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's... I wouldn't say it's as necessary as making a good experience, but...
No, sequence. It's a term, like an Unreal.
Yeah, no, I know,
Oh, yeah.
I know, but what I'm saying is that I think it's still more important to make a good experience for the player,
Yeah.
but this kind of pieces out the story, which is also required. So I wouldn't even know which one of these two is more important. But yeah, the story is means nothing if we don't have a good game, right?
It's invulnerable, AI entity. It basically spits out black goo, but black goo is toxic and
Slows player.
slows player. Does the player have health? Do we want to make it like if you just stay in it, will it harm the player?
We
Well,
can
maybe
do
just-
that,
we'll start
but I would like to maybe just go through with this
Yeah.
with Cherry soon.
Yeah, that's fair. I think
But
I
yeah,
think-
I think some HP is good.
well, if it's a management game and you know, the threat of your ship sinking and it taking over the place, if you stay like engulfed and trapped by it, then you're not able to fix the ship, and then the
Yeah,
threat of the ship falling apart anyway is part of like that's a
yeah, but
we don't need it to kill hurt the player.
about like you have you have the invading pirates attacking you. This could do damage. I believe that if we do some not necessarily respawn timer, but when you die, there's few seconds where you respawn again. That's still some seconds that you could use to manage your resources and that you have wasted by dying.
Mm-hmm. Lee Dizzle, all good, bro. What are you cooking in the lab today? This is the Pirate Software Game Jam, and we're making a game over the next 2 weeks. We're making a pirate game, as it turns out. So yeah, environmental AINC. This how back goes, that's it. So it's player. Okay, and also the entity looks like a dark rift. Occasionally shows evil eyes, or just eyes. Yeah. Okay. Occasionally spawns an evil entity. Ancient bottle. So got origin. Yeah. Origin, and then appearance, entity. The law is the bottle is a collection of I guess the law could be the bottle was stolen from a tribe living on an island during a
Not stolen, plundered.
Yeah, during the plunder.
Yeah, during plunder. Yeah,
I could say plundered, but yeah, plundered from a tribe living on an island, along with other precious cargo.
There could be like
The bottle was used to in rituals, ritualistic I don't know,
practices.
And it acted like a black hole, not a black hole, but
Connection to the old god.
connection to old god.
Or like it's a piece of an old god or something like that.
I was
Shard.
kind of wondering, like, imagine a bunch of tribe people, and that like they have like all their problems and frustrations and angers and stuff, like with the ritual,
Yeah,
like
see.
gets taken out of them and put into the bottle. So it's like a way of disposing all their negative energy, so they can live
Yeah, yeah.
peacefully and happily. And
Yeah,
that the
that makes
bottles
sense.
basically over thousands of years has built up all the negative energy, and it's basically
Yeah.
it's basically a dark portal to a dystopian
Mhm.
upside down world. But
Yeah. This makes way more sense.
the bottle was planned from trial I don't know with press cargo. Little did they know the bottle was used in ritual plastic and acted like a
Vessel. for-
vessel to remove all negative, all pain, suffering, and trauma from the villagers. I don't know. Over thousands of years, this negative energy grew into a powerful force that, when released, breaks into a rift to a
I wouldn't say that it's a rift somewhere.
to a
The entity looks like a rift, but
dark world.
it's not a rift itself.
Oh, okay. Who do we get? Who joined?
Hello.
Hello.
Terry's here.
Hello, yes.
Cool. Do you want a rundown?
Yeah, do you have... Let me just
So
try
I'm
to find...
Live on YouTube, by the way. Just
No worries.
FYI.
Oh, we got a Smokey the Bear here with oranges.
Yeah, they've been mocking me.
Oh, I see. Alright, let's see. Can I follow you? So you can...
Yeah.
Alright, let's...
How do I do it? Present. Oh god,
Alright.
no, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
Talk track. No. Create and watch board recordings. No. Voting. Oh, there's a voting thing as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
We could just figure it out.
I'm
you
sharing
just
screen.
walk me
though.
through.
But yeah, so where did you leave off?
Actually,
What's
I
the
can
last
watch
thing
your
you
screen.
remember?
We just started talking about the pirate plague here with this little mind map stuff, and that's kind of what I did. So I see we've added a little bit more and maybe fleshed out a bit more, so we can start there. And
Yeah.
So maybe the first thing that's worth mentioning is that there are voting criteria on the Game Jam site. We have
There are what?
copied that voting criteria. It's right
Oh,
here. We've
see.
copied it. And,
I've been doing AG game. What's up, man?
It's the main points. we
Working
should-
on
we
a
should
new
look
game
into
as a part of a game
because
jam, the
that's what
Pirate Software Game Jam.
decide which game is the best.
Making a full game.
Okay.
He does well. I can't lie. He's
So-
gapping the market for a good pirate game. There's any sort
Nice.
of decent cartoony. Yeah, that's the plan. Got a
Style.
cartoony one. Absolutely. Do. Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the voting criteria. Just making sure. I haven't actually gone through it all yet, but it's basically making sure we hit each one a nail on the head and don't miss with the what's expected. Oh yeah, and the italic lines at the bottom of each section is just how we're going to address that. Yeah, no, talking back to the Pirate Plague area here, we sort of broke it into features that we must have, features that are nice to have, and then up in the core gameplay loop, we sort of talked about what we sort of expect to do. So it's survival, comedy, funny, sort of fun little thing. You'd be surviving each day. I mean, the gold thing is kind of, yeah, we could probably put that, I don't know, red for now. We might not do that, but the main mechanic is that the Dark Plague will need clearing up. So I think Orient was saying it could be like eyes. The Dark Plague could look like a rift, like a portal type thing, and every now and then they could look like this these eyes in the rift. And also to add to the combat part, evil entities could come from the rift every now and then. So yeah, it could be that they spawn some of these little evil things that can fight. Yeah, every day there's an attack from an enemy pirate ship, and the attacks will create holes in the ship. If it's above deck, it won't It won't make the ship sink, but you'll want to repair it because it affects the ship's integrity. So we haven't really talked about this, but the game ends when the ship sinks, and the ship sinks when the integrity is low, I guess. So you got to keep the integrity high on the ship. And the Dark Plague affects the integrity of the ship as well. So if it gets taken over by the Dark Plague, then you lose. If it sinks, you lose. Yeah, there's a few things to think about. If the ship's shot down below, then the ship will start filling up with water. So there's flooding, and you've got to repair parts of the ship and use bucket to bail water. So a few steps in that. Yeah, another thing it was said was limbs replaced with wooden limbs after damage. So when you get attacked, if you get hit, there's a chance that, yeah, well, I guess that logic we need to define when we come to it, but maybe, yeah, your limbs get replaced with wooden limbs, which I think would be really funny. Adds to the comedic value. First person game. And then every 7th day, yeah, a friendly ship will come by and you can trade. And there's also, we haven't decided that really, but yeah, either every 7th day a friendly ship comes for trade, or you can go to like a trading dock, a port to trade, and sell supplies. Maybe not sell supplies, but buy stuff.
Alright.
Basically, you're living. My understanding of this, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. We need to define this, but you are a crew member. You're not the captain. You haven't done you may have done the plundering, but you're just a crew member looking out for himself, living day to day. So you're making sure you get back on the ship. You get paid for each day by the captain, and so each day you get into port, you've got some gold, some cash in your pocket from the captain. But yeah, the game, we don't need to worry about plundering. We don't need to worry about where the gold comes from or anything like that. It's sort of just
Okay.
a daily currency. And then you can use that to buy a better weapon, bigger bucket, a more absorbent mop. So it's things to help you. Maybe there's other stats as well. Like, I don't know. We don't want to feature creep, but maybe you can get better shoes that don't slip. It doesn't slow you down as much when you're in the black goo. But
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna write that down, but yeah, better shoes to traverse goo. Black goo. Okay, so we haven't spoken about the dark plague needs clearing out. Also, creates. So the dark plague is basically it's an AI entity. It's invulnerable, so it floats around the ship. It originates from, if you check this dark plague down here, the origin is that it originates from an ancient bottle that was taken during a plunder. And yeah, at the start of the game, it shows a small sequence where the bottle breaks. Maybe, I don't know, there's a big wave or the ship rocks, the bottle breaks. Then the player's made aware of a threat because the dark plague like creeps out the bottle. And then how we show that, it's a million different ways, but basically somehow show the player that now there's something we need to take care of. The appearances, yeah, it's an invulnerable AI. It's this dark looking entity, looks like a dark rift. Occasionally it shows eyes, and every now and then it spawns an evil entity, and it spits out black goo. And the black goo's toxic, so if you walk in it, it slows you down, and you don't want to be slowed down because there's other things to deal with. There's ships firing at you. There's
Actually,
water. Yeah.
one idea. The AI entity that the plague is, it wouldn't be like flying or anything. It could be like a shadow.
Shadow.
That
Yeah.
yeah, shadow that just moves around the ship, but it moves in a way where it stays somewhere for some time. From this entity, the goo spreads on its own. It doesn't have to shoot it necessarily; just
Yeah.
spreads. Sometimes it can shoot it just so it has some ranged attack, and then after a while, the entity shifts to other part of ship and repeats again at that point it starts spreading and starts shooting, and then again, just
That's
in
true.
this loop.
You could probably use
Yeah.
vertex painting for the dark.
Sorry?
We could probably use vertex painting onto like the materials for like the
Yeah, yeah,
darkness.
yeah, yeah. That's
Okay.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah, that sounds
look
cool.
really cool.
It'd be easier as well, I think, to implement
Yeah.
that than a crazy AI system. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds cool.
So I was thinking, so to make it easier for like the ships to spawn in, what if we used like that dark void rift that I posted in the thing?
Oh, okay.
To like come out, like the rift opens like above the sea and the ship sails through.
Yeah, that also makes
That
sense.
stuff.
I was again mentioning the mist that could solve this, but yeah, this also is a possible solution.
Yo, that video just completely broke Myra for me.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Yeah, I can try removing it. I'll just post a link.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah,
It
it
just
worked for me
completely
too.
broke my whole thing.
Yeah, I removed it. Try refreshing.
Didn't you zoom in Chrome? Control and scroll. In the bar where is the link on the rightmost side, there is a. And you're zooming in the my room, but yeah, there it is. If you look,
Oh, that's
if
so
you look,
weird.
If you look into the bar where the link
Yeah,
is,
here.
yeah, reset, just reset, and that's it.
Okay, so yeah, don't zoom in on top of a video.
Yeah.
That's so broken.
You can click the link at the bottom, open a new tab.
Oh, that's alright. I won't zoom. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we could use this and just amplify.
Like opens
this.
over the water and just like a darkness void that comes through it. It would save
I
us,
don't
like,
think it
the
needs to
trouble
be.
spotting them in.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be so big. Like I imagine that we could do.
Yeah, we could definitely adjust it.
Make it kind of like, yeah. If this is you as a player, kind of like this, you know. Perfect. The rift kind of looks like a sort of thing I'm seeing.
Well, yeah, but that wouldn't fit entire ship, right?
No, but
Well,
it
we
could
could
be a point
scale
on
it.
ship. But you could actually, or you're thinking, okay, you're thinking like a, because you want it on the
Enemy
floor.
ships.
If the ship if the enemy ship will appear, the rift will open on the sea, and the ship will appear through it.
They're saying that that's the way to
Oh.
summon the
So it
ship.
just doesn't like, so it just doesn't like pop into the world, you know.
Yeah.
A simple like spawn in place kind of dealy.
Okay. You're saying like a big rift could appear here.
Yeah, and the enemy ship would appear from it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be cool, and that would come in. Oh, so I'd imagine so we got the bottle here, and the bottle would break on the floor, and on the actual ship floor, there's like this.
Shadow.
We're talking about two different mechanics here. I thought the rift was that mechanic.
No.
Yeah.
The portal that Chrono is talking is for the enemy ship to appear,
Yeah.
and the shadow is the plague that will
Yeah, two different
be on the
mechanics.
ship.
Okay.
That's two different mechanics, yeah.
Okay, so they're not linked in any way. These
No.
two things.
No.
Okay. So how do we explain these giant rifts where ships come in, or is that just the? I guess it kind of. Yeah.
Part of the dark magic, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
like
bottle.
from the shadow, the shadow could like shoot a projectile into the sea to open
Yeah.
that rift and send the ship against you.
Maybe
Because
yeah.
it's easier fighting against it, so it wants to make your time harder.
Maybe
Or-
when it first breaks, there's like an explosion with smoke, and at the same time it shoots off like these like small like meteorites off the boat. So like the lore is that this event has created like disruption, and then this disruption is what creates the rifts, but they're not actually the same. They don't look. They're not the same thing. That this is a separate. It's basically two
Actually-
consequences of one action.
Actually, it makes sense for me to make the shadow open the rifts, or the plague to open the rifts. So you know it sees that you're mopping away its power and you're fighting against it. So it just says, you know what? Okay, here's a portal. Screw you, and now enjoy the goblins that are attacking your ship. Well, I'll be here and I'll be spreading.
We could also make it because we're gonna have like the darkness and stuff floating in the water too. So we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
have it like come out of the stuff floating in the water, like appear there.
Um, yeah, in terms of the playable area for the player, let's talk about this. So,
Yeah.
let me see if I can use a background eraser here. This tool has changed my life.
Yeah, I guess we could have the players area contained mainly on the deck and the lower deck.
Yeah. So I was thinking, literally, the floor pan for the player would be like this, and then so
Do
yeah, they'd be bound within there. They can't go in the captain's quarters. They can't go up top. Or do you want them to go up top? There's something nice about having some verticality.
I would put it so they can go to the lower decks, and they can also go to the steering wheel, and yeah. Because like the steering wheel, we were talking about the mechanic of going to the shops before, but I don't know if you want to implement that. And lower deck is kinda a must because that's where all the storage is, right?
Cool.
So have you you haven't played Sea of Thieves, right?
I have.
I watched a bit, but this yeah. Orient played a lot, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's like, cause I like how they did like the ships and everything. Here's like a good video, you know how
Why
they have
any-
the their ship set up.
do I need to buy it? Just
Yeah.
play
yeah.
it today.
Free.
It's free.
I think it's
It's free.
free. And you have Xbox Game Pass.
No.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I
free
could
with
get
the
it though.
Xbox Game Pass. Yeah.
I got an Xbox downstairs. I could play it on that.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a shot just to run around the ship to get a feel because they did it right in that game.
Oh, okay. It's a Game
Also,
Pass. It's on.
yeah.
Liam, my chat's talking about it as well. Yeah. Cool, we'll do that. So we should have like a task type thing. I wonder what the best way to do this is. Summation. I don't want to do that. Jira cards. Oh, I don't want to get into Jira.
We can just do a Trello.
Yeah. Myra Power Up. I want to somehow have it integrated if we can, but not. Yeah, it might just be better. Might be best just in Trello. We can start off with just a text list for now, but. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if you heard the law for the Dark Plague, Cherry, but so yeah, the bottle was plundered from a tribe on the island along with other precious cargo. Little did they know the bottle was used in ritualistic practices and acted like a vessel to remove all the pain, suffering, trauma from the villagers. Over thousands of years, this negative energy grew into a powerful force that, when released, breaks into a portal to a dark world. So the pirates didn't know what they took. I shouldn't have taken it.
Someone just opened it thinking it was rum.
I mean, that could be it. I was kind of thinking that rough seas knocked it and it fell and smashed on the boat and opened. But yeah, I mean, you could play it. Someone could have thought, yeah, let's drink it. Or maybe that's like the start scene. You go to grab some rum and you pick it up and you open it and you're like, this isn't rum. You smash it on the floor and then it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, what happens to the crew if you're the only one there?
Maybe it like corrupts them and they all like melt away to goo.
Possible? Yeah, that sounds good.
True.
Why not you? Because you've picked up some other object. Because we've said that more things were plundered. So
Maybe there's
you
like
stole something for you.
a tribe's
and-
necklace. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that,
necklace,
and that protected you.
We can even do like the king's crown that you're wearing that you plundered, protected you from it.
Your crown.
Or king's crown or something. Who knows?
Heart of the Sea. Don't know what that is. Just sounds dope. Oh, is that what you called it? Oh, is it the name of the item? Yeah, Lee in the chats. A bit of ideas. Lee in the Heart of the Sea. Alright. Oh.
It'll be like the blue necklace from Titanic.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Oh, I recognise that. Oh, 1,000.
We could make it slightly angled around the edges. Or are we flat earthers?
Oh. Yeah. We could do that.
Where it's got to be a hot pink. It's got to be Barbie playtest ship.
Yeah.
It'd be cool, like, to unlock like different like paint jobs, but that's feature creep for sure. But I mean, it would be really easy to do with this texture
So-
swapping. Out of a click of a button.
I don't know what your guys' plans is with this, but like, I would be up for expanding it after the contest and building it into a game, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
And then, like, if anyone wants to dip and they're not interested, that's cool. Whoever wants to stick on, we can work out some sort of financial arrangement where we sell the game and it's all everyone's treated fairly. So, yeah. But for me, it's like, let's just make something really cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cool to win this.
Alright, I'm just gonna do some really rough grey bots and block out this shit. I want to use like a I haven't used geometry and I just realised I don't use geometry in ages. I used to use it all the time. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's post process.
Did you get a GitHub going?
Is that man?
Did you get a GitHub going or any kind of repo?
Not
Right.
yet.
Okay.
Right. This should be it.
We decide on the tentacles coming out of the sea,
Not
or was
yet.
that like a future thing?
I'd say
Oh.
it's feature thing because
Yeah.
we still
we'll
have.
see what we get.
Let's do the prototype first, and then we'll add things to that.
Yeah.
So, first person player moving around, cleaning up filth or black sand.
So the term, we're sticking with the term, the dark plague.
Yeah.
So, the Dark Plague is both an AI entity and the
The
sand.
dark plague is the term for
No, it's
everything that's
not
happening,
a sand.
and the it's
Shadow
black.
goo.
Yeah, we came up with, well, the name is Black Goo, but we could probably find that to a better
Okay.
name.
So then black goo. There's something like oh, I linked something like a YouTube video. Guess I can put it in the chat. So the black goo is something sort of a puddle.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So-
the puddle is
It looks like the rift, but it's not a rift. It just looks like. Do you know the texture that when you look like it, look at it, it looks like you're looking to other dimension. That's how it looks.
Okay, it's like a void.
Be right back. Sorry, getting a call.
So the black goo is a void texture.
Called the Void Ooze.
So we have a first-person player.
Sorry, food's here. I'll be right back.
We have a first-person player, and then we have an AI entity that spits out black goo.
Kind of like the, I don't know if you guys played like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. It's like the gloom shadow stuff.
Gloom shadows.
Um,
Might have to give a link or something so I can see.
it's like a, here, let me just post a picture. It's like this, like a dark, shadowy, like, obviously we can do a different color, but it's essentially
So-
what we're describing. It's like a plague goo that like goes everywhere.
Okay. So
So I think we should go like
Cool.
purple.
that looks pretty
Like a-
cool. So you've got this kind of plague goo. And then there's an invulnerable AI entity that shoots that out.
So yeah, it's like spreading from
What you broke open, you unleash.
basically like a demon kind of, and it's like spreading. essentially.
So where is this an AI entity?
I mean, I guess it'd be all around the ship. It's like trying to take over the ship.
Okay. So there's an AI entity all around the ship that shoots black goo. Trying to like narrow this down into an actionable kind of card here.
Basically like a corruption almost.
Alright. So So there is like a
I guess Mario Sunshine would probably be the best description of it.
yeah, I understand the goo part. I'm trying to understand the AI entity that shoots it, where that is, how that moves, what that does.
No.
We could do
Like-
something like maybe like an Eye of Sauron, like opened up above the ship, like, and that's where all the projectiles and stuff shoot from.
Okay, there we go. So there's an eye that occasionally opens up above the ship or something that shoots the goo onto the ship.
I like that.
Yeah.
Big Lord of the Rings fan, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so goo onto ship, then that slows down player, and the player can use a mop to clean it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then it shoots into the sea, and then it like opens the rift too. That'd be a good way to do that, where the other ships come through.
okay. So then, the player can equip the mop. The player has the mop already. The player has to go and grab and hold on to the mop, and then go and interact with. Which of the options?
I think they just have it equipped,
Um,
like an option you can swap between.
Okay, so you can first person game, the player has items equipped and they can swap between them. And the mop does something else.
we want to be able to mop up this stuff. We want to be able to fire the cannons.
Okay.
Do we want them to have like a, since it is a first person shooter, do we want to give them like a flintlock gun or something? Like some kind of gun.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking like a scimitar, like a pirate sword. But
Yeah, that too.
yeah. It's just. I guess we could weigh the options right now. If it's a scimitar, you need to make a sword, attach it to the character. You need to have a hit animation or two, a sound, and then yeah, damage. However you do the damage. Whereas a
You need to kind of be.
weapon, I don't know how much more you do. You have to do hit registry and then line trace and all that. But
Yeah, I'm looking at these like, gosh, dang it.
it's up to you guys.
Do that.
We
I'm
could-
looking
Thing
at
about gameplay
these,
because
and
you're gonna be limited. Oh, go ahead.
no, well, it's like load cannons and fire cannons. That's feels like a simple, like press E to interact and like pick up a cannon and then go to the cannon and then fire it, or maybe even just E to interact. And then this
Yeah.
repair ship, this is another press E to interact, right? You just go over to the ship area, or maybe you grab wood and then you go over. So these two are kind of the same mechanic. Then clean ship from black sand, again, you can grab the broom, you can go to the black sand, and then you can do that. Then
are
we
you talking
just
about
threw in
this?
attacks here. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the tree, the little mind map that I have here that we're looking at.
I don't see you guys.
Oh, usual. The must-haves. So, the first three mechanics are all coded relatively the same, or feel like they can be the same with ref variations, and then we went ahead and threw on attacks, and there's a whole lot of hand waving in attacks that we've just done. Because now this implies that we have like a melee combat system going on here, depending on however many levels of jank we're okay with. Right.
Yeah, that's
And
coming
then we
from
go
the
down to
projectile.
grapple hooks for enemy ships.
Yeah, how we doing? What's up?
This feels like more of a visual
Yeah,
thing,
what's
so
up?
it's easier to fake. But yeah, this like fourth point here, we kind of just glossed over, and
Mm-hmm.
it's probably a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
Again, depending on how much jank we're okay with, we could just line trace in front of us whenever we swing, or sphere trace in front of us whenever we swing, and maybe that's it. But then that implies that we're attacking something that is attacking us. So now we have to take damage, and we have to. So we bake in a simple melee combat system. But like,
It shouldn't be too hard.
yeah, again, yeah, it depends on how much we want to have it.
Yeah. 'Cause
There are
if we
various
do
ways to
attack,
do that.
There's only two ways. Well, there's two ways we can do attacks. We can do projectile based, and do like a gun that would give us more movement to fight like outside the ship and on the ship. Whereas if it's only melee swords, then we have to have enemies on the ship.
Yeah, I guess setting aside design, just technically, I feel like melee combat. I mean, they're both kind of like expand the difficulty. So I guess what are we fighting again? What are the attacks for?
There will be invaders from other
Okay.
ships,
Okay.
and also the entity spawns some fiends or anything.
Okay, that's fine.
Will you need me or anything in like next 15 minutes to half an hour?
We're just still in like the planning page of everything.
Yeah. I'll go eat. If you would need anything, then just ping me or DM me or anything, and I'll hop back in. I'll just mute myself, so I'll still be here.
Yeah.
Alright.
No worries.
Maybe we make the attacks under nice to have, because that does implement a lot of stuff that we'll need to do. I think we have
I'm not-
pretty big.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I think we have a pretty big feature set that we have to knock out first. I don't know, but I'm not against it. I think it would definitely be good to like run around the ship, kill things that spawn in, and then also have the cannons to shoot at the other ship.
I'm not against it. A lot of my own personal specialty and like game development experience has been in melee combat, fighting, and things like that. But I just want to let people know who haven't done this before that this is probably a bigger task than anything else on this list.
Yeah. I
Thank
get
you.
that.
Which is not a bad idea if it really if the design and the vision really wants it, and it like melee is always fun. Even gun combat is always fun. Any kind of combat is always fun, right? If the vision warrants it, then we can definitely keep it here on must-haves, and this decides a lot of how we architect our game. Because like these other ones, like I said, these are just like interaction points.
I've not used these modeling tools in Unreal before.
Yeah, they're not the best.
Yeah, it's
I feel
kind
like
of
you
funky.
probably would. Feel like you would be better off just going into Blender and
Yeah.
That's
or
what
Maya even better.
That block bench program. It's like a simplified pixel based.
Yeah. But I mean, making a low poly ship and a 3D model shouldn't be very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna start working on the UI here. I guess we'll need like a hotbar so we can swap between things. I guess we'll need like a health bar if we're gonna be having health. Indicator of how many cannonballs we have. Maybe.
Maybe. I also want to let it known that there are some mechanics that we've come up with, like wooden limbs after damage. Really good one. But we
That's
also
pretty
have
funny.
we also have first person right underneath that, meaning that we don't have limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some conflicting designs in the spec here that we have so far.
I mean, we could
I
do a
think-
true first person where you can look down and see your legs, but I don't think that would add too much to the.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, true first person is a lot easier to do than doing like the arm separately and then have the animations for the arm. You just have to animate the character once and then whatever's in view is in view.
Yeah, I've never done first person like that before.
It's pretty
Or at
simple.
all.
You take like the third person character, move the camera to the front of the face, clip. You mask anything that you don't want it to overlay over the camera, and then you look down and you got legs. It's pretty
Okay.
simple.
Clean, clean, clean.
Animations will look wonky on like looking from the outside in because you're gonna have to like put the arms up in front of the camera. So looking at it from the outside is gonna look weird, but like actually playing it looks fine.
And do that. Tags. Oh, how does a day end?
So game loop is currently if the ship gets destroyed, and I guess if we're gonna have a health system, if you die, that's game over.
So that's the ending. That's the negative condition. What's the positive condition?
Yo,
How do you-
Anto, what's
how
up,
do you
man?
Win a day.
Dude, 32 months.
it
Appreciate you so much,
time-based?
man.
Is
That's
it,
really kind. How we
like,
doing? What's up?
Event based after so many events? Is it?
Yeah, I guess the first thought was time, but it might be better after events, like if you've dealt with the attack. I guess we kind of
Maybe
need to
have,
get
like,
a
waves.
I need to get
We can do a time thing.
yeah.
And
Start off timed and then maybe, yeah, test it out. We might change it.
Have like increasing waves or something like that. That'll give like a point system we can do, like how many days you can survive. Like the waves of the enemies increase every day.
Maybe the gold you earn each day you can use on tools and things to help you survive, but then you can save up the gold like many days later to buy your own boat and ticket away from the nightmare or something out there.
Safe. Maybe there. So where the glass breaks on the ship, maybe there's part of the entity there that you have to feed gold to it, and then once you feed it enough gold, you win. Like a greedy demon.
be interesting.
You should do design, so it's kind of interesting to me. Art. Let's get a basic ship shape down. Don't get too carried away.
You post a snip of like you looking off from the ship into the water, and I can use that as a background for the UI.
Oh sure. Let me. I was gonna do like a small sort of side to the ship with a wall. Let me. Get
Okay.
that'll look cooler. Yeah. I'll do it really rough, just because you only need it for UI.
I could just take like a Sea of Thieves screenshot for now, kind of just overlay what I want over that.
When I'm. What's the screenshot button?
Print screen? Alt print screen to take a current photo of your.
Perfect. Take it. Alright. Let me open Figma and stuff gone.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna. You right? Yeah, good. That's what I was thinking. Go away, we got things to do. When? Up to. Really not helping. We're making a. Do you want to hear what we're making? We're making a crazy pirate ship game.
Are you now?
Have you been drinking?
Actually, I think.
Oh, God.
No, I thought that was just very good. You're making a pirate one.
Yeah, so you gotta basically mop the decks and
Oh yeah.
done the metrics wrong on the ship already. Yeah, no, we're making a crazy little game for a contest, game jam.
Oh right.
Where there's this dark entity. Basically, you open up a bottle and it smashes, and then this dark entity is released, and then all of a sudden you've got to basically keep the ship clean from this entity from overtaking. And it like starts spitting out black goo and trying to take over the dark plague.
The dad.
Yeah, and then there's like these evil ships that spawn in, and
Evil ships.
yeah, and so you're taking on what's happened here now? Yeah, so there's like you're getting attacked, you're having to repair damage, you have to load cannons, fire cannons,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's like all silliness and yeah. Why is it not allowing me to move it? Or did it not select the... Have you done it? What is it? No, but...
It's been a really long day.
Oh, cool. I'll double check that.
Yeah.
Okay. Owen, what's going on, man? What's the chat here? Right.
Be right back, guys.
Mm-hmm.
No worries. Fascinating to watch this. So, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, we started on this project. It's good fun. And getting a basic. Did I delete the player? Oh.
Didn't fly the geometry, so it doesn't
Yeah.
spawn.
Yeah. So we're getting the metrics down right now, getting an idea for how big the area might be. Little vibe, and then we can go from here and refine it. But yeah, sort of size. Because we're gonna do like stylized, like light art style, like lower poly. We can sort of get away with making stuff smaller and comical, and nothing has to be realistically big. Oh my god, that was loud. What? It came out of the wrong speaker. There we go. What's sales structure look like? Pretty nice. Okay. I think we only need 2 moss. Too big
I
with
think 2
3.
should be fine.
Oh, they're yours. Not bad. Yeah. I was going to close down. I should get a layout down, basic layout, so we can get an idea for what it might be like going around. Yeah, I think I'll buy Sea of Thieves and have a play. So when we're designing this, I'm not doing anything stupid. It's probably something stupid already. That's the .25. Right, so the ship's already wonky. This, what is this unpin, man? I've been using this program for 6 years. I've never seen this stupid pin stuff before. Never seen this. I don't get it. I don't get what's causing it. God. I've hit some hotkey and it's pinning everything. No, pinning. Stop. No one else seems to have this problem. So the game jam ends in 2 weeks' time. So we've got 2 weeks to finish this game. Is the answer there? Right. Cannons won't be very good. Creeper, how we doing? Creeper Construction, Muncho. Welcome, guys. Full angle, 44. Nice. Oh. Oh. That's our height's a little bit better. The most anticipated game is here. I don't know when I got this. What are you talking about? How you doing, Creeper? What's up, man? This is a new game that we're started literally today, a few hours ago. Never used Unreal. Is it sort of familiar, similar to Radiant? Yeah, it is. Cool. Content, prototype. Maybe I should make that my the barrel. I'll just use this for now. Yeah, I really want to play Sea of Thieves before I get too much more into this. I feel like it will make a big difference. It's just... I use that mesh editing tool. Got it. Oh no, not subroad. That. Not build. Okay, if I copy this and go to content, art, pull this barrel. Slide this in there. And I can cut you. I can. Nice. Oh. Cool. Let's just do it like this. Now. Point 8, this will do. I could just group it, that's not cool enough. A merge, mesh merge. Set. Cool. Don't know if I need that. Oh snap, I'm able to set these. You know what, that's fine. thing I've not done. This modeling mode has done like a tract. Simplified. Would have thought that was like didn't do it. I'm looking for subtract. Oh God, that's kind of wild. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I should probably do in a model thing. I just wanted to slap some holes in there without onto anything too crazy. Okay. Face edit, cut faces. Quite what I'm trying to do. Inset, outset, bevel. I kind of want to do like a track. Might quickly look. Select the ship first. Okay, let me undo the delete of that. Select the ship first, then use the cylinder to boolean the first shape. Boolean. Where would I go for this boolean object? Boolean. So I know how to do this with geometry, but not with meshes. Not really used the mesh editing options too much here. It would be handy for level design to know these. Oh, mesh ball. Oh, snap. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, let me make a copy here. Okay. Go like this and this. Make sure it's the right size. Cool. So these would be like firing holes for cannons. So let's just do that, then that. There, mesh ball. Cool. Accept. Cool. I want the water level higher if we're gonna be fixing patching holes. To make the ground level higher. You want the water level right here. That when you're down here. And that's not going to be high enough. Right, well, this is just a prototype part right now, so this is fine. Let's just go ahead with doing this. I appreciate you telling me about the mesh ball. That's very, very cool. Good to know. It's even cooler now that it's like models. Might leave that there just for making this easier to deal with later. Cool. So let's do little cannon. Yeah, I'll definitely be playing Sea of Thieves to get an idea. I wanted to put the holes in to get a feeling for if the global illumination is going to be good enough to like light up the ship. What we could do as well is up here we could have like a, well, I think they have in real ships. Those hatches. So we would go like that to there. Yeah, let's do one. Adds a little bit more light down here. I think we'll still use some like artificial lighting down here. We probably want to have the these masts actually go all the way down. All these barrels. Slap some lights in here for now. Cool. Hello, I need to call it here. I don't know if you're there, Jerry. But,
Yeah, I'm here.
yeah, man.
Oh, that looks nice.
I need to. This is just prototyping, so I'm literally. Was it with this contest or jam? It's meant to be a prototype, right? Or is it actual? Should be flushed out. Because it should be flushed out, right?
I think it just varies. I don't think it really matters all that much. I'm sure that depending on the game, some people are going to have them more polished than others.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the categories. So
yeah, I don't think that this placeholder stuff is going to be too difficult. And you know.
Yeah, so I can just make it, and then we can swap it out.
This already looks like a really strong start for placeholder. Even if it is just placeholder, this already looks like a really strong start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what I'll do is I'll aim for like that level of like detail, and then we can, yeah, given time, we'll try and fix everything. But I just wanted to walk around in the space and get a feel for proportions. Like here, I don't like that you can't see the enemy ship from the hole. And there's probably a way to crouch, but look through the hole. But yeah.
I feel like maybe you could just make a big rectangular like opening, or make them instead of circles rectangles. Sea of Thieves might do this and it works, but that's also multiplayer.
Yeah.
Right, so we're dealing with a bit of a different beast here. But I think this is pretty cool. Looks like a good start.
Oh, I see. Chrono Shot's got a UI going.
Yeah, that's coming along.
F-Fire Cannon. That's cool. Yeah, man. Oh, is this like the bottom right corner is like a switch system that sort of shows you what's active, or?
Yeah, kind of like you're switching inventory.
Cool.
Yeah, if you could get that onto a GitHub with a proper git ignore, then I can start working on some of the stuff. The only thing is I still don't have a clear idea of things. Like there's a vague idea, but I feel like I don't know, some Trello cards for each mechanic, and then somebody to kind of take charge on what each mechanic entails. Once we have that spec, I can start mapping this out.
Are you up for starting to create that, starting to design the logic in or yeah, do you want some help with that? I started here and I got carried away with other stuff. But
yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, what I would say, man, is before you start writing code, maybe you can do some pseudo, just like write it out, how you would have it here. But maybe put together a flow diagram. So, like in my mind, I'm thinking you start and then break bottle, the bottle breaks, and then spawns the invulnerable AI or whatever. And then start day cycle, and then in the day cycle it's has ship spawns. No, we're just doing a time count, right? So wait 5 seconds, spawn ship, and then Is ship spawned? Yes. Are in like random number between 3 and 5, whatever, and that's how many seconds it'll wait before it fires the first round, and then it'll fire it. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, you start fucking making shit. I guess it's a game jam.
Yeah. I don't really have the vision sense.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe some other people can start mapping this out.
So
I might have a little bit more of an idea of what.
what I would say is
Because I'm probably gonna flowchart and probably architect anything before I start coding.
yeah.
Just so that way we don't have to change anything, right?
So we want the main game loop. So the day, which is the day cycle. What do we call it? I guess we're gonna need spawn ship. Which will basically, if you can get it just spawning in a mesh, we're gonna need to have it spawn in a mesh, and then move mesh from. Well, I don't know how deep we're gonna go with the ship. Don't want to even make AI entities. I guess it's just going to be quite. Doesn't need to be
Yeah,
AI.
I don't know. Like, this is exactly what somebody would need to like
Yeah.
figure out. Is because there's a lot of questions that need to be answered for this.
Okay. Okay, and then spawn ship mesh. Ship mesh.
So is this our ship or is this the enemy ship that you're talking about?
enemy?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the player ship's always there.
Yeah. Okay. So spawn
ship
ship,
mesh.
move ship.
Along what is it for me? X. Okay. X axis. So spawn. We kind of want to spawn the rift, and then spawn the ship mesh behind the rift, and then move the mesh long axis through rift to beside the player ship, and then wait 3 to 5, and then fire cannon from enemy cannon cannon. So pick like random cannon on enemy ship, and then it will pick random player ship I guess attack spot. But so the idea I'm thinking is on our ship there will be pre-designated places where it will cause damage. So there'll be already patched holes, and they'll just get, the patch will get destroyed. And yeah, just go blue. This is blue. To do that. So these places are places where the player's ship can get damaged. We'll just start with one side for now. But, so, what do I call these? Right, I'm going to call it enemy attack spot. If I sent this, if I just zip this up and send it to you, can you deal with putting it on GitHub?
Yeah, I should be able to. How big is that?
I'll
Zip,
find
though.
out.
Do you know how to clean the repo? Like,
Yeah.
move intermediaries and stuff? Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that big then.
Well, I'll just delete them and send it over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah.
Okay, pick random ship attack spot, and then apply spawn to sport fire. I'm gonna put fire cannon ball. Fire cannon ball. You wanna spawn cannon ball on okay.
Yo.
Enemy ship. We're just writing sudo at the minute for like the how we're gonna do this, but fire cannonball on spot. Spawn cannonball on spot. Calculate, I guess. Slight curve to spot from cannon. Move cannon ball to spot, and then we probably want to do like play sound from ship, enemy ship. If you guys are here, do you want to go through how you can make this happen? And punch that in there. I got to run. I'm called, but okay. Let me close this down. Fine. Okay. Okay, you need content. You need the content and the solution. I can't remember what else.
Content source, and then config. I believe that should be it.
$65 meg. Okay, let me just do just beam it, and I'll I can walk through later and help set it up if you want, but at least you got something. This will only make one person able to download it. Yeah. I do need to go. I'll probably come back after dinner. So
Yeah.
yeah. Did you get that? Oh, you downloaded it.
I'm, yeah, I'm downloading it.
Alright. I'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah, see you later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta run, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, this has been really cool. Really cool. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned with the project, we're gonna go live again soon on this. Might even go after dinner, but I gotta run right now. So good to see you in Sanity, by the way. Creeper, thanks for the help. Appreciate that. Lee, Dizzle, everyone else. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys next time on the next stream. Yeah, I'll probably be working on this a lot this weekend, so we'll see this progress. It should be good fun. All right. I might be back on later, depending, for a stream. And if I've forgotten, I can't remember what we're doing. But yeah. See you later. Don't forget to smash like, subscribe. See you then. Bye bye bye. This is the Pirate Software Game Jam Jolly Rogers team game. See you later.